At 2 a.m., she remembers. Not because she wants to, but because the silence forces her to. When the world sleeps, her mind wakes up. And what echoes in that silence is you. Not the man she scrolled past, not the one who begged, but the one who walked awake, grounded, unshaken. You were once her peace, not her performance. You showed up with presence, not pressure. And though she may not have seen it, then she feels it now. During the day, pride speaks louder than truth. She laughs, scrolls, posts, performs, but at 2 a.m., there are no distractions left. No friends to fill the silence, no likes to fill the void. Just her hand the weight of your absence. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." And that's exactly what you did. You stopped fighting for someone who no longer saw your presence as a gift. You didn't slam the door, you simply closed it with grace. And now that grace echoes. You were patient when she was chaotic, still when she tested your edges. You didn't beg, you didn't react. You simply chose your peace over proving a point. Epictetus said, "Freedom is the only worthy goal in life." Sometimes freedom means letting go silently, without resentment, without explanation. At 2 a.m., she replays the things you never said, the message you never sent, the argument you didn't entertain. It's in those missing pieces that she realizes your worth. Because you didn't walk away out of pride, you walked away out of principle. This isn't about revenge. It's not about her regret. It's about you reclaiming space for your growth, your clarity, your stillness. Seneca once wrote, "He who is brave is free, and in the end, it takes courage to leave, with dignity, to protect your inner peace, even when your heart still lingers." Let her remember you not because you chased her, but because you didn't need to. Because sometimes the most powerful message isn't the one you send, it, the one you withhold. And when the world sleeps, that's when your silence speaks loudest. Regret doesn't shout, it whispers, especially at 2 a.m. when pride finally sleeps. She told herself she was fine. She laughed louder, smiled wider, scrolled faster. But when the noise fades, the silence becomes a mirror. There's no group chat to escape to, no notifications lighting up the screen, just her ... and the stillness you left behind. She replays the last time you spoke, not the words, but the way you didn't flinch when she tested you, the calm in your voice, the way you listen not to fix her, but to understand her. She remembers dismissing you, thinking you'd always come back, 'cause you used to. You were her emotional safety net, but not anymore. Now the silence speaks. It says more than any long message could. You didn't just walk away, you let go. Emotionally, that truth stings in ways her ego can't numb. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." So ask yourself, are your thoughts building your peace or breaking it? At midnight, roles reverse. The man who stayed grounded rests easy. The one who played games lies awake. Oh, that's not revenge. That's balance. Picture it. Two people in the same city, lying in bed. One breathes deeply, proud of the self-respect he chose. The other stares at the ceiling, haunted by everything she didn't say. That's the cost of losing a calm man, not noise, but stillness. A stoic man doesn't react, he reflects. He doesn't chase what disrespects his peace, he allows nature to correct what emotion tried to distort. Let her carry the weight of your absence. Let her feel what it's like when maturity walks out the door. You're not punishing her. You're protecting yourself. As Epictetus said, some things are up to us, and some things are not. Her regret is not your concern, your peace. That's your mission. She might scroll through old messages, not because she misses your attention, but because she misses certainty. She reopens photos she thought she deleted, not for drama, but to feel something real again. She told herself she was fine. Silence tells her otherwise. She remembers how you stayed composed when she brought chaos, how you listened when she was spiraling, how you held the line without becoming cold. That balance, rare, steady, irreplaceable, is what she now craves. You didn't react when she tried to provoke you. You didn't flinch when she played distant. You didn't explain yourself endlessly. You stood still, calm, and self-respecting. The kind of man a woman only understands after he's gone. Seneca said, "It is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste a lot of it." She wasted yours. And now she replays it all at 2 a.m. She scrolls through timelines, hoping to see signs of you. Not because she wants to reconnect, but because the peace you brought was unlike anything else. Let her feel that loss. Let her wrestle with her own. Silence. You don't chase clarity. You become the clarity. Epictetus wrote. It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. You reacted with calm. That's what she remembers most. In the noise, she forgot. But in the quiet, she can't escape. That's not because you haunted her, it's because you healed yourself. And now, your stillness speaks in a way words never could. She misses the calm, not the chaos. It's at 2 a.m. It's not the messages or the photos she replays in her mind. It's the feeling you brought, the stillness, the security, the presence. She remembers how you stayed grounded when everything around her fell apart. When her emotions ran wild, you didn't react, you responded. You held space without control, gave strength without pressure. That's what she longs for now. Most men chase attention. Few embody peace, and even fewer know how to remain composed in the middle of someone else's storm. You didn't compete. You didn't over-explain. You didn't need to win her over. You simply lived with self-respect hand that did more than any grand gesture ever could. Marcus Aurelius said, "Waste no more time arguing what a good man should be one." You chose that path. And in doing so, you left behind something unforgettable, not because it was loud, but because it was rare. Now she lies awake, wondering how she let that slip away. It's not the romance she misses. It's the refuge. Not the text, but the tone of your voice when you spoke from a place of clarity. At 2 a.m., her mind brings that peace back, because true presence lingers long after the body is gone. You didn't create drama when you left. You created space for her to reflect and for you to rebuild. Epictetus reminds us, the more we value things outside our control, the less control we have. That's why you let go. You didn't demand closure, you became closure. And that, brother, is why she still remembers you long after the noise has faded.